And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Love Renaissance Radio on SiriusXM The Heat. I am your boy, Justice Wears Cool Pants, a.k.a. the Black Bobby Brown, even though Bobby Brown's already black, a.k.a. the Younger Freeman, a.k.a. the Black Eric Cartman, a.k.a. the biracial Drake, a.k.a. the dark-skinned Carlos Santana.
Wow.
What's the problem? Is there a problem?
Nothing. I'm so blessed to be in all of y'all's presence today. It is me. I am just one person. Amber Grimes, if you know me. Bacardi, if you follow me. And the neighborhood homegirl, if you listen to this show every week. We have a special guest in the building today.
Talk that talk.
Per usual.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I want the horn as she's saying this.
Sorry, do the horn. Joining us in the studio today, we have director extraordinaire Child. Period. I am going to start saying the period so people understand.
Please respect my name and my pronouns.
If you guys are not familiar with Child and her work, I will say that after starting her career as a photographer and creative director, Child went on to work with Mary J. Blige, Doja Cat, one of my favorite videos, Woman, Nas, Her, Brittany Howard, Janelle Monáe, Jennifer Hudson, Big Sean, and so many more. She's quickly made a name for herself with her bold, stylized aesthetic, her lush use of light and color. You make Black people look so good. And a storytelling sensibility steeped in the dreamy Gothic lyricism of the African American South. Shout out to whoever wrote this bio. Child draws inspiration from sources like Spike Lee.
Child wrote her own bio. Come on.
That's what it sounds like. Basquiat, Malik Sayed, and the Bible from God.
Yeah.
Child, obviously one of my favorite directors. Again, like I said, you're always making Black people look so beautiful, and that is a skill and a talent because not many directors can do it. We're so happy to have you on the show today. Welcome.
Let's go back to the part where you say one of your favorite directors.
Just one. I have a couple, but you're on the top of the list.
I guarantee I'm the best. But no,
I'm with you on that
be
one.
Here. I'm great to be here. I feel so honored to be in your presence. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to drop any names because I don't want to give free promotion, but she know I'm the hardest. And
she
my bio
know nobody.
I've known for a long time that you're the hardest. You want to start talking about stuff?
I just need for people to just vocally say it. You feel me? It's all about building up Black people.
You're my favorite director in the world. You've been my favorite director since, I think, 2012.
That's a long
The
time.
world
That's a
didn't
decade.
even know you then.
Yeah.
That's a decade.
Yeah, and I only did no videos. Good ones
In
back then.
2012?
Yeah.
You want to talk about the videos that you did?
We don't have to live in the past.
Wait, no, we should.
We shouldn't.
We should educate the people where you came from.
Okay. All right. You the professional.
What did you do in 2012? What'd she do, Amber? Come on, tell us.
That's when we first met.
Yeah, she put a camera in my hand, man. I was just a basketball player having sex with Spelman girls. And,
and I said, you should do something with
Shout out
your
to
life.
Women's History Month.
Yeah. Love
We needed
women.
that.
Love you guys over there. I went to Clark, so, you know, the connection is real.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, Amber put a camera in my hand. Like, I was a country girl. All I wanted to do is ball. And then
Wait,
Amber,
you physically put a camera in her hand?
physically.
Oh, okay. You're responsible.
I be having cameras for no reason. What was that, like a Canon 5D that I was so excited
Mark.
to have?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what to do with this, so you do something with it. And she built
She
a
actually
whole
took it
career.
serious. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. That's incredible. So you're responsible for her career?
That's what I like to say. But
She's
I
the
wasn't gonna say it
originator.
on the radio.
I feel like she's the original.
Nah, I'm going to say it for you.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
Low key.
That's why you're my favorite, because I'm my favorite. So what's the next
Yo, what is going on today? Listen.
Narcissist, sir.
You won't even let me give any other director any props.
Because they're ass. And they, come on, man. I hide my face. I don't put my...
Getting into her creativity and her journey, and I kind of want to highlight a couple of things. But more importantly, before we get to, your accomplishments and or your failures, I want to kind of just get in your mind, like your process. How do you feel like, obviously, being a woman that's, directing in this, it feels like a male-dominated industry. Why do you feel like, your position or your point of view is even more important right now?
That's actually a really good question. But I don't know. I feel like my point of view is important because I feel like I'm giving a real, raw, authentic approach. Like, I'm being me. Like, I create with me. Like, with myself. I feel like a lot of time people just you know, it's hard, especially with social media. You look left and right and you just attach to different type of aesthetics that everybody's doing. I just really just stay in my own world. That even goes back to me just like wanting to wear a mask. I was like, yo, if I'm gonna be a director, I'm not gonna let them put no face to the art. I'm not gonna credit myself. I'm gonna take away the male female thing or the black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? For so long people would be like, oh, she's a guy. And it's like, yo, I got tits, I'm a girl. But you know what I'm saying? They'll know after this, but that's like, I don't know, because art shouldn't be, you know, a sex category for you.
No, it shouldn't.
Art should just be art. Creating is creating. And I said that to a commercial agency. I had to talk. It was Black History Month, and I guess I'm the black director that people hire. Yeah. And they were like, talk about. It was stupid. They were like, talk about what we could do as an agency to help treat black directors better. And the first thing I said, I was like, have them not do shit like this. I was like, my white counterparts do not have to come up here and tell you how to treat them. You just do it. And it's just honest.
I know that's what you said.
No, it's what I said. And everybody got quiet. And I was like, you asked me to do this shit. Like I'm gonna be honest. And I'm wearing a mask, so I'm really gonna talk my shit. So it's just like, it's crazy. It's just, I feel like our ancestors did not get their butt whoops for us to be handed a cookie and just step one foot in the door. You feel me? Like my grandma did not get strung up and get her ass whooped for me to be bowing down and be grateful for these half-ass opportunities. Like, give me my because I'm tight, not because I'm a girl, not because I'm gay, all the little boxes that everybody do now to get ahead. You feel me? And if you don't like it, you know, it's already cool. I already bought my mama a house. Cash.
Ooh,
so
talk that.
Here we go.
But wait. You said cash. I had to rewind it. Why would you pay cash?
Oh, for the house? Yeah. Because I wanted her to own. Because
you got nothing to do with paying cash. Why you gotta pay cash? Come on,
because
child.
my parents got divorced.
We gonna walk that back. Financial. See, come on. We're not telling the people cash.
Yeah.
Buy a home. No. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Done already.
Yeah, I know.
And there's a video
it's
of
a stunt button, but you know what I'm saying? But,
he gonna teach me more.
Yeah.
But I saved up for it, man. It was 3 years.
I mean, I love the fact that you even did that because that's incredible. That's my goal.
And the South is very cheap. So we'll just say
Where'd you get it?
Shreveport, Louisiana.
I love that.
So
love that. But no more cash. Stop buying things in cash. We are going to play the game like how they play it.
How do they play it?
They play it with credit and finance.
Oh yeah.
Let's start using our cash and let's start leveraging our cash to get more things.
On your journey from, you know, going from videos to being able to shoot commercials, which I know you want to do film, you want to do it all. Is there any advice that you would give to anybody else coming up was just in your position, I guess, maybe 8-10 years ago when you were just starting out, about how to navigate in this industry and be yourself and hold your own and demand that level of respect from people that you have?
My advice would be, I don't know. I think what really got me through was like God, if I'm being honest. So I don't have like an overly deep sentence, but I really think if you have faith, I think keeping your faith strong. Because I feel like I always say that God is my booking manager. Like I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really, like, yeah, I got agents and all that, but at the end of the day, God is the one that brings all these jobs to me. So I say keep your faith strong, keep real people around you, and like just hustle.
That being said, one of my favorite things about you is you do not just do things for money. And I think that a lot of people think that that's how you get on, is like take every opportunity. And as long as I can remember, you've been very specific about only working on things that you like.
I know, that bites me in the ass. But, so I'm not even gonna talk about that. But
my capitalist heart is breaking.
You know what I'm saying? No, I think it's a big deal. That's why I really only can work on things that I like music that I like, which is so stupid to some people. Like I've had the biggest artists send me stuff, and I could not connect with the song. Doesn't mean the song was bad. I just couldn't do it.
Personal.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and you're not willing to give people bad work just to take a check.
Nah. I feel like a graffiti artist. I'm not just painting the paint. Like I'm tagging on stuff that, you know, with meanings. So I'm not about to like just throw visuals out so y'all can tie that to me and say I'm whack. Nah.
I love that. How many videos have you done in the last year then?
2. Willow Smith and Doja Cat. 3. I did the music video for Harder They Fall. So that and Doja Cat and Willow Smith.
Huh.
Yeah.
Getting money over there, huh?
I'm just blessed and paying my tithes.
Anyways, so for me, I kind of want to just to dial in a little bit. So like, obviously this road gets hard, right? Finding the right things you want to do, you know, connecting with the right people, getting people to bet on you, getting people to not bet on you. But as particular as you are, right, especially only doing things that you like, how hard does it get when you hit a position of like, yo, I really need money, like, or I really need, you know, an opportunity to be able to, you know, feed myself? Because I'm sure you've always been particular your whole life, so meaning the workflow was a little bit, you know what I'm saying, rocky.
I mean, if we're being transparent, you're homeless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened to me after the second year I moved out here, because the first year I moved out here was with an artist. A word of advice: never move out here with an artist. But literally,
it didn't work out for Cootie either.
Yeah. Yeah, no, really did.
In the long run, though.
It did in the long run.
Cootie
from the Genius.
when he moved out to New York.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, long story short, you know, I moved out, didn't have the, I would say, clientele to be like, oh, I'm gonna work on whatever I want to work on. So it's like, you know, LA rent high as hell. So you know what I'm saying? So there, you find my sexy ass and living out of motels and eating Domino's pizza every night. That was depressing. 4 months. My mom was like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. And I'm like, banging on my door like, yo, where my $100? I'm like, I'm about to sell some ass. But, you know what I'm saying? God made me, you know, he made a way out of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? He did.
Well, wait, you got to answer this question. So what did you actually do to get through?
Oh, I took jobs.
Okay.
I took the jobs. Like, like, that's the thing that I would say. You got to take the jobs until you get to a point to say no to the jobs and do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I took the jobs. Shout out to Sherry Bryan over at Rock Nation. She knew I was going through tough time and put me on a retainer. So I was like,
oh, love that.
Yeah, I was like working on
Sherry.
random rappers that I probably wouldn't listen to, but it got me through. And then I built a clientele, and then I could do whatever I wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah, that was imperative advice, because I was like, wait, it gets grim out there.
It's dark.
It gets very dark. Like sometimes them lights just really just. Yeah. When the sun really beaming and you really don't have nowhere to get shade.
Yeah.
My God.
It get real.
Talk about
fast.
following your dreams. Hey, take my ball and go home. Another question that I had, you know, just as a fan, I guess for me, the perspective of, you know, when you're directing, when you're seeing something, right? Like, do you always go into it with like particular goals, like in terms of like, all right, cool, like I'm gonna change the world on this video, or is it just like I'm just gonna cater to what my vision is, or do you always have goals going into something and then catering to the goal?
I would say highs. Like, it's certain highs that I try to achieve when I'm creating, or like how a video comes out. Some of the best videos I feel like I've done, you know, aren't people's favorite, but I'm like, yo, that's tight, and it still gets me high to this day. The Doja Cat video, of course, I loved it. I think it was amazing. It was me showing people that I could do this pop, but that wasn't like my high. You know what I'm saying? Like the Emmanuel with Amir Van or the D-Smoke Rapture video is more of my high. So I don't know. I think that's what I go in it with. Like, which high am I chasing?
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I guess it just all depends on what high you're chasing. Like the crack.
Because you know, man, you could go into something, especially commercials, and know, like, I want this to be great, but then you got a whole board of people that's gonna limit that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Love Renaissance Radio, SiriusXM The Heat. Whoa, I don't know what that is. Take us into this next mix. Girl. Enjoy your week. Peace.
Love Renaissance Radio, SiriusXM The Heat.
Black Bobby Brown, even though Bobby Brown's already black.
I can only imagine what your girlfriend has to deal with moving in with you.
Love Renaissance.
Hell on earth.